Good early afternoon. It's 12:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. We have a few things to discuss in this update. We're going to discuss the current formation as we've hit the uptrend, and we need to see if this plays out in an inverted right shoulder or if this will continue down and the bear flag will continue on as this bearish continuation pattern looks for lower targets, or are we going to have a small reversal that could actually play out a little bit larger than a small reversal if this is an inverted right shoulder. We'll discuss all of that when we get into the charts. But what I need you to do right now is hit that like button, as I would greatly appreciate it, as we've been doing magnificently the last couple of days. And I'd like to think it's because of the more professional tone, but whatever it is, I appreciate it. Also, turn that bell notification to all if you would like to see my updates when they become first available. I would really appreciate if you share this far and wide, and if you stay through until the end of the video, I will show you where you too can buy XRP in the USA without using a VPN. But I don't want to FUD it up, so that will always come at the end of the video. So, I want to start out with this. Cross ENF partnered with Ripple to launch South Korea's first blockchain-based real-time global payment service. I do this in every video now because I think it's important for you to understand why you're buying Ripple, which the native token is XRP, but why you're actually buying it, what the reasons are. There's more than just the charts. Cross, global payment service based in Korea aimed at migrant workers and parents of students studying abroad. Goal, to provide customers with a low-cost, real-time, and convenient alternative to the traditional cross-border payments process offered by South Korea's banks. Solution, being part of Ripple's global network helped Cross ENF develop partnerships with financial institutions and payment services in key countries for its target migrant market. The ease of integration kept operational costs low and enabled real-time settlements for customers using the company's convenient Cross app. Customer retention rate. And then we've got all this stuff down here that we could go through. We got, maybe down the road we'll read through all of this. But right now I don't want to go through all of that. Global transfers were difficult for foreign workers. Now the unique Ripple-powered benefits of convenient, low-cost, and real-time remittances keep customers coming back to our services. Wan He-shin, CEO at Cross ENF, and RippleNet partnerships drive growth. In 2018, Cross ENF worked with SBI Ripple Asia to launch South Korea's first blockchain-based remittance service. The app helps migrant workers in South Korea overcome the high costs, slow speeds, and inconvenience of sending money home to their families using the traditional services provided by the country's banks. Joining RippleNet made it easy for Cross ENF to develop partnerships in key corridors that enabled real-time, cost-effective cross-border payments to countries like Thailand, Philippines, and Sri Lanka. The service has a retention rate of more than 80%. which has helped drive the company's average growth rate of 50% a month since launch. So we're going to go into even more case studies after. We have Santander and Ripple bring faster, cheaper cross-border payments to millions of retail and commercial customers. Money Match and Ripple make it cheaper and faster for Malaysian SMEs to pay global suppliers. Ripple helps Siam Commercial Bank drive innovation with instant cross-border remittances. Ripple helps Centbee provide faster, cheaper, and convenient remittances for migrant workers in Korea. TransferGo offers instant, low-cost global payments with help from Ripple. MoneyNet INT. RippleNet gives MoneyNet INT, whatever the hell they call themselves, easy access to corridors, or to new corridors. ZenPay opens up new remittance markets with Ripple to improve speed and stay ahead of competition. Mercury FX accesses the inaccessible and cross-border payments with Ripple. Niam is forging new partnerships to open doors in Southeast Asia. SBI Remit teams up with Ripple to power instant remittances between Japan and Thailand. Very important for everybody to understand how many things are going on. And those are all real case studies that have happened in the past to current times. So before I go into the charts, I want to end with one more thing. I want you guys to see this video that'll put it all together. Please pay attention and pay attention. I said it twice because there's some good information here and it'll help you further understand the importance of XRP and its role within Ripple.
I'm a business development manager at Coin on Transfer. Our company, Coin on Transfer, is located in Seoul, South Korea. As a retail remittance service, we launched Cross, the first blockchain-based remittance service in South Korea. We launched Cross in October last year, and then we adopted RippleNet December of the same year. Once we start using Ripple solution, there's a lot of good partners in RippleNet. They have also good understanding and also passionate about the blockchain solutions. When we work with our partners in RippleNet, we can easily integrate with the solution, and also the operational cost it's getting lower because we have the same level of understanding. We can use the unified format of the requesting the remittance, so we can easily connect with our other partners. And then our first corridor was Philippines and Thailand, and right now we are having over 12 corridors at this moment. We are having a big growth at this moment, and for a year from the launch, we are having average monthly growth rate over 50%. And the interesting thing is our customer retention rate is constantly over 80%. On RippleNet, at this moment, we are connecting 4 partners for a year, and then we are contacting over like 10 partners at this moment. Right now, our main customer segment is the foreign workers, but we want to have a new customer segment, which is after Korean. The purpose of remittance would be the sending living expenses or tuition fee. So in that case, we are looking into the developed country, including America, UK, Hong Kong, and Singapore. So hopefully we can connect with the remittance company who are providing those corridors through RippleNet.
Okay, so as you can tell, I believe it's vital to have a basic understanding of why you're buying XRP and what exactly the native token is, why it's been created. And if you continue to watch the daily updates, you're going to continue to get more in every single update. A few minutes, just enough for you to take a second to learn, but these updates are going to be jam-packed and FUD-free. The DXY, as we've talked about, and if you're new, it's at 108.133. So basically what happened was I recognized very early on that, in my opinion, this was going to play out as a bullish guard wave, which that's what I called it, and that's how I diagnosed it. It broke out, and I said acknowledgingly, at the time, we're going to have to make out all these breakouts, have to break this, get back up into the ascending triangle, hold this with a bull flag, break out, get back through here, break the 107.82 and show bullishness, and get up to no less than 109.108. I said at the time it looked crazy, but eventually it wouldn't, and now we've done everything except come up to 109.108. If we can get on top of here and use this and put a bullish handle here, even if we come down here and consolidate, we put a bullish handle here, we can finally fulfill this prophecy that I think is going to happen of a capitulation style event. Because even though I love Peter Schiff, I disagreed when he said he thought that the US dollar had peaked. I am less convinced of that because I predicted it to come up here. So I still think we're going to have a huge, we didn't come through a 20+ year consolidation, just in my opinion. And I'll show you what I mean. We didn't just come through a 20+ year cup and handle. This is just the short term. But if you just look at this, and we're going to bring it out farther, but I want you to see this as well, for anybody who's new. We didn't just come through here from 16 and put in a bullish cup and handle here to break down. This from 16 to now is bullish right now. We broke out of the bull flag, and now we're at this bullish. This is a bullish handle being put in. But if you break it down even better, I don't believe that we've come all the way from here in 2001, and it gets better than this. We didn't come from 2001 to not come all the way around and finish a cup and handle. Now, the interesting thing would be is after 20 years, if we come up here and put in a bullish handle, because then you would have to go from, and I don't think this is going to happen, but if it did, crypto would be basically dead. It would be great. This is when you would get the flip of the zeros for Ripple. So this is from 1985, and this is a deep dive that I've never shown with the US dollar. So I've done a Ripple deep dive of how low it can go. This is how bad it can get for the US dollar when it comes to crypto if this were to play out. I think this is going to be the capitulation of all capitulation, and then it fails. But somehow if you put in a bullish cup and handle here at a 120 spot 239, your top end potential is this other cup and handle at 154 spot 47, and that goes all the way back to 1985. I wasn't even 2 years old yet. I was like a year and a half old. So that is something we need to watch out for if we actually filled all the way up to a 154 spot 308, because that would make things very, very, very inexpensive for crypto and we'd be fucking rich. If this scenario plays out, we will all be rich. We're already going to be rich. Anybody who's watching and is paying attention to the strategy I've put out in front for the last 18 months, and even if it's your first day today, when we get to the bottom, $3,500 is going to give us 6 figures, and then 7. I guarantee it. And then 8. And then 9. I've talked about this for a very long time. If we play this moment in history properly, we're all going to be very wealthy. But that comes with trust. That comes with patience. And no one says you only have to throw $3,500. I'm just saying, with $3,500, I'm going to build you a portfolio together that's going to make you just get down on your knees and say, thank you, God, for putting me in the graces of Tom. And that's not being condescending in the least. XRP. What we've talked about, and if you're new, I want to keep this short and sweet with XRP. And we're going to start to shake into new coins as well. But the XDC style breakdown of what I've been doing with XRP will be the next one. XDC ran away with it. And then XLM. And then we'll do a DGB. But right now, all you need to know. But what we need to talk about in this update with XRP is what we talked about before the drop ever happened. So if you're new, what we were talking about is the fact that this extended bear flag, which here's the flagpole, we extend it out. But when they extend like this and don't break the uptrend, the overall pattern, which is a much larger ascending triangle, this could be an inverted head and shoulders pattern that is in fact starting to play out here, and we have to pay attention to this. We're one step ahead for a reason. It's because we have all the scenarios. That's how we knew it was going to come down to 33.24. That was a marked, targeted move when it broke this short-term ascending triangle. You can simply refer to my previous videos yesterday to watch this in real time and the day before it broke out of the ascending triangle. But we've marked, and then it even hits the X marks the spot. In order for this pattern to break down and lose its bullishness, it's going to have to break the 3187 ascending triangle, the true pattern. Right now, it's within the bear flag still, and there is a possibility that if this is an inverted head and shoulders, that this could at least come up to 45.27, or the top end of an inverted head and shoulders here, and I want to make sure everybody's aware of this, is that it can come from 33.24 and work its way all the way back up to 62.60 if this is in fact an inverted head and shoulders, which would mean XRP could give us a 1x gain before any further move back down. That's a 90% gain roughly. Nope, a little bit farther. Now we'll put it here conservatively, but it really would come up to about here. Yeah, that's about a 100% gain. So we have to pay attention to whether or not this is an inverted head and shoulders. The only way for us to tell is whether or not we break down this uptrending support, which I have marked at conveniently, before this pattern ever played out. If you watch me in every single update and watch until the end, you're going to have a clear and decisive understanding of what's going on in the market. Now, if you would like to trade XRP like me, all you have to do is go to my YouTube, and I'm going to do it with every single one of you. Because I'm not going to go to my Bitget stuff right now. I'm going to show you it through my page. Just click on my last update. You know, wait for the ad to play, which we don't even have to because I put it on mute. So once you click that, you look at the right side, and it's going to show you not only how to join me on Bitget. Let's get rid of that because I'm sick of that. So you can join me in Tom's Army if you'd like to show your appreciation for all the hard work I put in. You can simply join Tom's Army right there. It's $9.99 a month, and you'll get the exclusive Telegram. There's 247 people in the Telegram. It's a no-hold bar. You can talk about whatever you want. We talk about world events as well, but we try to stick to the charts, and we have an understanding of what's going on. Now, if you want to trade XRP and you want to trade like me, you can join me on Bitget. That's my link right there. The reason I suggest Bitget is you don't need a VPN. They're not a lending platform. So I'm not worried that my money's going to disappear one day. And they're cleared with the U.S. government. They have their paperwork in order, and with 50 other countries. So you can trade XRP hassle-free and without a VPN. Hit that like button, and I really do appreciate everybody. And if you want to copy trade with me, all you have to do is type in XRP Future Millionaire on Bitget after joining through the partnered link.